This is our portfolios. We're going to break down our best bets for the evening. We're going to give you a spread bet. It can be money line as well. We're going to talk to you about a point total, that's the over or the under, and we're also going to give you a prop bet for the weekend. Hopefully we'll make you guys some cash and ourselves some cash on top of that, right? Because we're really making these bets here. All right, so first up is the spread. Again, it also can be money line. Jeff, sock it to me. What you got?
All right. Y'all never say that I let my fandom get in the way of a good bet, all right? I'm taking the Cowboys money line against the Chargers. Yes, I said that, the Cowboys money line against the Chargers, because I looked at their offense, and I'm going to keep it real. They played pretty well, and the Chargers, they were all right, but I don't think that they're going to let them beat them. I don't care where it is. It could be in LA, it could be in Pluto, wherever. I'm going to take the money. I liked how the Cowboys looked better than the Chargers. I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth, but yes, Cowboys money line.
All right, I happen to like what you said. We'll get into that a little bit later. Erik, tell me about your spread.
My spread, I'm going with the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like the Steelers in this one. Listen, the Raiders, while they had a great offensive performance last week, Derek Carr throwing for over 400 yards. But listen, the Steelers have a great defense. Minkah Fitzpatrick lined up against Darren Waller. I like my matchup with Minkah Fitzpatrick. So I think the Steelers do a great job, shut it down, and end up winning.
Yeah, I mean, the Steelers had that huge upset for the Bills.
Yeah, great
performance. Of course, here in New York, we didn't appreciate too much, but I completely understand. Minty, talk to us about your spread.
All right, I'm going with the Saints -3.5 over the Panthers. Simple enough. They've got the more experienced quarterback, the talented offense, better defense, and a great head coach in Sean Payton. The one win on their record was against one of the best teams in the league, while the Panthers' one win was against the Jets. And I mean, anyone can look good against the Jets, so I think the Saints cover comfortably here.
All right, I like that bet actually a lot. And truth be told, guys, I locked this one in before I sat next to this guy and he told me about all of the injuries. However, we're riding together on this one.
Let's do it.
I'm all in on the Cowboys money line, you guys. It's +150. And look, I agree with you. I think that the Cowboys looked spectacular, actually, considering what I thought they were going to look like against the Bucks, obviously the defending champions there. And look, I think that this is going to come down to like the last call, you know, the very last ball. And if we're going to do that, the spread is so close. You might as well hammer the money line, which is what I'm doing. But again, I locked this in before the injuries came to play. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let it ride, people. And that's what we're doing here on the betting exchange. Next up, let's talk some totals. Let's talk over under. Who you got?
All right, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but Bucks, Falcons, the overs right now is 51.5. It could be 61, it could be 71. The way that Tampa Bay Bucks offense looked and the way Atlanta looked, I know it's a divisional game and I get it. These can be pretty close when you throw all the previous performances out the window, but nah. I think they're going over. I think they're gonna have a back-to-back great showing, and I don't know what Atlanta's gonna do, but I don't think what they're going to do is play better than the Bucks.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Minty, I just want to have you weigh in real quick. You riding with this one?
Yeah, I like that. You know, the Bucks were one of the scoring leaders last season, so I don't doubt that. I have nothing against that one, Jeff.
All right. You got some.
That's a professional. That's a professional. You see the squad. The ride is good. We got premium driving squad riding over here. So
doesn't get any better than that. Erik, who's your over/under here?
My over/under is the Cowboys Chargers. The over is 55.5, and there's entirely too much offense in this game for me not to take the over. I love what we talked about Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, but let's talk about Justin Herbert with Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Rashawn Slater protecting his backside. I love it. And then when you look at the Cowboys defense, they got Randy Gregory's out with COVID, and you have one of the other pass rushers out with the injury. So listen, there's not going to be too much of a pass rush. There's going to be a ton of points put up. I'm going to take the over 55.5.
And the money line, right? Also?
Oh, yeah. I'll take that.
Maybe not. All right. For me, I'm looking at the Packers game, and Minty kind of touched on this earlier. Yeah, I think that it's 48.5. I'm taking the over in that one because, look, Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he only put up 3 points. It was pretty embarrassing last week, but he's the 3-time MVP. You got to imagine that he's going to do better. I think that this line is a bit of an overreaction to game one, and as much as I hate to say this as a Niners fans, the Lions still put up 33 points against my team, so I like that over 48.5. Minty, who you got?
All right, I'm going over 47.5 in the Texans-Browns game. The Browns are a good team these days. very, very good on both sides of the ball. I do expect them to have no mercy and do all the scoring, but as we saw in week 1, the Texans can score too with the veteran players on their roster. Houston gave up the 6th most points to their opponents, and the Browns were ranked 11th most in that category, so I gotta go over.
All right, I like that bet actually a lot. All right, moving on to the prop bets. This is the fun one for you at home that don't know what a prop bet is. It's when you wager on something to happen in the game that has nothing to do with the actual outcome of the game. All right, Jeff, hit us with your prop.
All right, I'm doing a little bit of shotgun on the squad ride with Minty. I'm doing Browns and Texans, total touchdown scored over 5.5. You already heard what the professional had to say. There's gonna be a lot of offense in this. And if we're talking about total touchdowns, yeah, I think they're gonna clear this easily after what I saw in week 1.
All right, how you feel about that?
Listen, I like it. I like it.
Oh,
But
look,
for my,
we're so nice. We're all so nice. Everybody loves everybody. We're all getting along.
for my prop bet, I'm going with the New York Jets game.
Yeah. Oh.
And the Jets totaling 18.5 points. I'm going to take the under on this one. Listen, in the last 4 years, since 2018, Bill Belichick's defense has given up 10.2 points a game against rookie quarterbacks, and that includes Justin Herbert. You talk about Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, and Tua Tagovailoa. So that's a lot of good quarterbacks. The Patriots are going to be ready. I think the Jets under 18.5.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna have to wrap this up pretty quick, but I like this, the Browns to win the game and have the first touchdown. Obviously, I think the Browns are gonna win this one. I'm a little bit afraid of double-digit spreads, but look, I think they're gonna win, and I also think they can get the first touchdown. So that is my prop bet, and these are all of our portfolios.
Yes, sir.
Next up, we have Last Call. You're watching The Betting Exchange live on MSG. Don't go anywhere.